It's your boy TB for SMB. Um, I gotta do my training recap now. Today has been such a hot dog shit day for trading in general that I need to make this. Oh, and now the Nasdaq's going up. I just sold my call for a loss, and now the Nasdaq's gonna go up. Of course it is. That's just how this works. Man, what a dog shit day. I think I'm down. Let's do some quick math. All right. So first trade, I sold AMD. I took a small loss on the AMD put. We went straight up as soon as we opened. So um, I took a $20 loss on that. Next I made. Let's get the big old calculator up here. $21 lost. Next I made 19, so we're down $2 now. Then on Square I made 9, so we're up $7. Ooh. AMD, of course. We lost 40 or lost 31 on that one, so 31. We're at negative $24. Next up, I take a Square put. I lose 43 on that, so plus 43. Um, and then next, I take 20 on a Nasdaq put, so plus 20s for a grand total of minus 87 on the day. Wow, today it's just not for me, man. This is so brutal, man. I should have just not taken a trade after I got that first win on the Nasdaq, but so we got the FOMC minutes released today, which is just they met in private and they chatted and uh they published what they talked about. Of course the Nasdaq's gonna fucking go up, dude. Of course it is. Of course it is, man. Yep, of course it is. And now it skyrockets. Yep. That's just my day today. It skyrockets now. Oh my god, I'm so fucking mad. Holy shit. I'm really fucking pissed. Um, but the IV is actually so terrible that my call wouldn't even have gone up very much. Oh, and now it's gone straight back down. Look at this. This price action is just it's such hot dog shit. Oh my god. It's so clear, dude. The market has gone so cold that it is literally designed to just cause as much pain to bears and bulls alike during days like today. Like holy shit. This is so disgusting. So the minutes come out, we get this huge green candle straight up, followed by a huge red candle straight down, followed by the slowest green candles I've ever seen. Like it looks like it goes straight up from here. But this was over 20 minutes where each of these candles, they each went to the bottom of these wicks multiple times within the candle. So it looks like it goes straight up, but oh my gosh, just absolute pain. I knew I shouldn't have touched anything. So let's go down the line. Let's see what I traded. So first thing, I covered my AMD put, take a $20 loss because AMD went straight up. Oh, also I grabbed a Rivian put. That's pretty far out. Uh, fucked up my mouse there a little bit. So first actual trade of the day, what did I do? I grabbed a Nasdaq call at 7:17 this morning. So So this was just a pretty standard. I was watching this level. We opened up. We rejected this level a few times. We go up to retest it with some solid volume. I grab a call. We end up going up. It went up a lot more. I just took a tiny little scalp because I know it's stairs up, elevator down in this market. So I took a tiny little profit of $21 on that. That was pretty nice. Or $19 on that. I like starting off my day nice and green. So then I'm looking at Square. I'm always looking to short Square. So where do I grab Square put? I grabbed that at 7:45 and I got out at 7:48. So Square, um, we kind of just get this chop. We come down, touch VWAP, we come up here, test the 9. We get this huge red candle, but I got out. When did I get out? This is weird. When did I even sell Square? Uh, Oh yeah, yeah. So I just got to put off of this level break. I saw we got the strong break of it, immediate hard rejection. I figured we'd probably go down pretty hard and at least retest this. We didn't. I sold a little too early. It did run for like another 40 bucks, of course, but I don't know. The movement this morning was so slow, and I just am like, I'm taking any profits I can possibly get. But then my problem is I let the losses go way too long. So that was the theme of today. I just let the losses go way too long, and I take too many losses. Um, Not every trade's going to be a winner, so the losses have to be small, and that is something I never do because I'm always convinced. I always convince myself when I'm in the trade and it's going wrong that if I just wait, it'll probably turn around eventually, but not so much for me. So AMD, I grab a put here. What I'm seeing here is we are. AMD's already looking bad for the day. It tried to go up high today. It's got rejected all day. We got chopped around here. We get this like wedge here. We break out, and it's looking like it wants to go further. Right as of here. So I'll show you what I saw in real time. So in real time, why is it not letting me? Are you fucking serious? Okay, fine. It's not gonna let me. So in real time, I mean, we're recovering. We take the EMAs. I see this huge wick up to the 21 and a hard rejection. And I'm like, oh, a put. It looks like we're going down for more. We rejected this level to 21. No. It was one of those classic moments where if I bought a call instead of a put, that would have been a great call entry. And then we just go straight up. The Nasdaq at one point tanks hard here, but AMD barely goes down. AMD is one of those classic stocks where some days it feels like following the Nasdaq, other days semiconductors feel like doing whatever they want. And Nvidia was super strong all day, and it still is really strong today. Holy shit. So oh god, Nvidia, fuck you. So that held up AMD, and I just like sat through this and I waited and I waited and I see we're coming down, so I'm waiting, waiting, waiting. We get a doji and we go up, and I finally cut my loss right there. I should have cut the loss as soon as I saw that we broke the VWAP and just called it, take my like 15-minute or $15 paper cut loss. So that one was brutal. That was like a $39 loss, and then of course. After that I should have just been like, all right, today is just gonna be hot dog shit. I can already tell, but I didn't learn my lesson. So what do I do on Square? Here's the FOMC minutes. We come up, we tap this level, reject it, we get a huge red candle, and this setup was like perfect. Like we broke out, but it was just a huge fake out, a huge bear trap because we have this support line. We've been testing it. We tapped off of it 3 times today. I assumed we'd at least come down and test 74.50 again, but no, we just got a huge red candle, just a obvious bear trap now that I'm looking at it. Uh, and it just, I buy a put, classic, just go straight up, straight up for right where I bought a put. And yeah, super duper frustrating, just hot baloney dog shit trading today. It's so frustrating. So that sucks. Took another $40-ish loss on that, which just, I mean, and the IVs were so shit. Like, it went down quite a bit from where I bought it, and it only went up like $5, but then it goes to where I bought it, and it's down like $10. It's one of those things where it's like the IV is just destroying the value of my premium. It's crazy. So, and now look what's happened. So now we rip up, and I'm like, hey, maybe a call, and then we get this shooting star rejection off this level, and then another wake up, and now we got another wake up. It's like this market is literally designed to just lose everyone money besides the market makers. I know it sounds like a quackery fucking conspiracy theory, but it's like, how else do you navigate this? Like, this is literally gambling. Look at this. I mean, you would think, oh, FOMC, and then what they actually said was that they're gonna just do 50 basis points hike. So it wasn't like negative news, but there's just like there was no movement off of it at all. There was a rip to the upside, and then a rip to the downside, and then a slow boil up to the upside, and now we're just like in a full-on choppy mess. Like, look at these candles from 291 down to 290.50. So these candles are just moving up and down a full dollar on the Nasdaq. SPY's the same way. Just complete dog shit, man. Oh god, it's so bad. It's just like a bull trap here, fake out, bear trap here, fake out. It's like you get faked out on each way. It's so freaking nauseating. So I just took out, and then my last, yeah, that was my last trade of the day. So I get destroyed on my Nasdaq or my square put. So I'm like, hey, Nasdaq's about to start filling the gap, which it still is filling its gap. And what do? I buy a call, we go up, and then we just get a huge red candle straight down, and then another big candle straight up, and now a red one straight down. It's like, what? How do you trade in this? Who is actually making money in this? And then I realize, oh, smart people are just like they've already walked away for today. They saw by 10 a.m. this morning that today was just going to be absolute dog shit. So I wasn't smart enough. I should have realized that too. But I just after you have a green day, you want to keep the momentum going, man. You want to keep it going, and you're like looking at the setups and they seem good, but then it's just it's like what am I supposed to do from 8 o'clock to 11 o'clock today? There was literally no volume. Like look at this volume. You can hardly even see the candles at the bottom. There's just nothing going on. It's like, how are you supposed to trade that? And then it's obvious to me now that it's like, oh, you're not supposed to trade that. There is not at every second of every day. There are not occasions where you're supposed to be trading. That is like the ultimate lie that I'm now finally realizing, as I have tried to trade in this for 6 months, is that there isn't always a time to be trading. Like it's it's not how it used to be. For the past 2 years there was, because every day there was a small cap that was going to rip 200%, or every day there was going to be some good news that came out about some company that would send things up. But now it's like, oh, there's just days where humans aren't supposed to trade this. This is just computers trading this. Like it is brutally obvious to me today that there is not a human being in the world, I mean, besides very lucky people who are just straight up gambling, that traded in this mess and made any money whatsoever. Like, this is just brutal. Just so bad. I mean, this range from 290 to 287 and a half is what we had for about for about about 4.5 hours. So just can't do anything in that. Like, why would I even try? It's craziness. Man, Nvidia's absolutely shredding right now, though. So I have, in classic me, this is just every time I'm like trying to swing a put. I don't know what's wrong with me and why I do this. I just like need to take a step back and really think about it before I buy a swing put. But I grabbed a swing put on Rivian, literally at the very fucking bottom of this red candle. And then we just go straight up all day. Of course we do. So I keep setting myself up for hopeful success in the inevitable yank down in the market, but I somehow get the worst timing on my entries for these swing puts because it just looks like the thing's just going to go straight down. But that's just a testament to how terrible of a day this was. I mean, look at this. You open on a huge green candle, three massive red candles, and then just, oh, straight back up. It's like you'd have to be a psychopath to buy a put at the bottom of that. So I'm gonna swing a Rivian put. I feel like tomorrow's gonna be blood red. I mean, if this is like the most green the market can get out today, a measly 1.5% on the Nasdaq. I mean, it's probably just gonna go up and fill this gap and then dump. I'm still gonna hold the Apple put. I'm still confident because I know how stupid I'm gonna feel. I mean, now this is always the time where I'm like, fucking, I can't do anything right, and I just sell my puts. But I know by the end of this week we're gonna dump, so I'm gonna hold the puts and that's just how it's gonna be, and I can't be such a pussy about it because obviously things are gonna go down. Like, come on, this is just stupid. What Spy's gonna go back to? I mean, yeah, Spy's might retest. Was SPX at? SPX might retest 4,000 today, or it could just bounce right here at 3980. Bounce off of that, reject, but either way, I still think. I mean, there's a fat ass gap to fill. It could go fill that gap, but my put's got enough time on it. I think if that gap gets filled tomorrow, we get blood on Friday. But if not, I'm still holding an ass ton of Nvidia, so it's not like I'm gonna lose a bunch of money. But yeah, today is just so frustrating. And the most frustrating part is that I know it doesn't have to be frustrating because I could just sit here and do nothing. Like, I do this to myself. I have the control to not be frustrated by this. It's all emotion. I know what it takes to just not even try, but it's like I just try anyways, and then I get on here. I get on here. Oh, by the way, we're sponsored by Dr. Dr. Pepper Zero, the best diet cola out there. But anyways, I hate days like today. I really do. They're the worst part about trading. I mean, this market just feels like it's so fucking ice cold right now. Like the whole month of May has just been pure pain. Let's look at that monthly recap. Where do we start out this month? So we started out up here. I'm on Nvidia. Whoops a daisy. Yeah, where do we start out? So yeah, we started out up here at May 5th. Where was May 5th? Maybe I could just do the daily chart. That would help. So we've had a range from 330 down to 280 on May. And I mean, it's been obviously bearish, but from here to about here, I mean, God, we've just been chopping around in this range of like 289. Like we've spent so much time in this range of like the 290s to like up here to like 305-ish, or not even 305. Yeah, up here to 305. Like we've just been in this range for so long. It's so nauseating and slow. Like I would rather have this, and it hasn't been like this at all this year. Like we haven't spent so much time in like in one little range as we have recently. Like at least over here we'd go up and then come back down. You could have like clear trend lines. Or over here was kind of painful where we chopped around for a couple weeks, but that was like early February, and then late March we got the huge rip up. Late April or all of April we get the dump, and like May has just been like early May we had a dump, but now I'm just it's been a rough month, man. And I know I'm starting to figure it out. I used to just be like, oh, I can make this market work at any time I want, but I know now there are times where I'm just simply not gonna make money, and today is one of those times. Like it just is unfortunate. There might be a point where I can wake up and make money no matter what. Like I'll just have the sight and I'll be able to know when it's gonna be choppy and like how to make money in chop. But as of now, it is so hard to make any money in this shit. It's so crazy, man. How are you supposed to navigate this? I'm befuddled. I'm using big words now. I'm just, yeah, it's nonsense. It's all just pure nonsense today. So Tesla had a really green day. That's kind of been carrying the Nasdaq. Apple was kind of just chopping around, but yeah, look what Apple's been doing since yesterday. Look at Apple. I mean, it dumped, and then since then, what like just been just been chopping around from like 141 to 137. It's been in this range for 15 hours, and it's just and here we go. Now we're tapping this key level at 141.21. Let's see if Apple breaks that. Let's see. It's very frustrating though. Because I just know deep down, like I know deep down the best thing for me to do after that like AMD trade, the best thing for me to have done was just like walk away. But I know that FOMC could be a big catalyst, but it's literally gambling. Like it feels like earnings, but for the entire market because you just don't know what the hell's gonna happen. It just feels like pure gambling. Like you could buy a way out of the money put and a way out of the money call and just hope one of them makes some money and the other one goes to zero. But otherwise it's nonsense. So I can't beat myself up too bad about it, but then I can about the fact that I even bothered. Like that's really what I'm most upset about. Like why would I even fucking bother, dude? I'm asking to get my ass handed to me. So that's all I got. That's my end of day angry rant after a terrible day. And it wasn't even that bad. I mean, I'm down like 87 bucks. It just sucks to like I shouldn't be down anything. I should have taken like my $30 gain and just been like, all right, I'm done. But I'm trying to like make some actual goddamn money. But this is just, it's like, how are you supposed to make money in this, dude? When nothing happens, like nothing's happening. Look at Facebook right now. Facebook has an actually rising wedge, sort of. Okay, so it broke that. Of interesting. Facebook's going for the gap fill. In the gap fill, actually. Snapchat doing? Snapchat's probably up like 12%. Oh yeah, it's up 12%. Snapchat tapped right on the gap fill. Holy moly. Wow, Coinbase though. Whoa, whoa, wee, whoa. Holy. And this was a money setup on Coinbase. We had the rising wedge. What do? We break out of it, get a huge. So if you like bought a put on that, oh, here's a huge green candle. Oh, you probably covered your put, didn't you, idiot? You got stopped out. Here's a big old red candle. Re-enter your put. Oh, and now we're just gonna give you the ugliest candles ever with these huge wicks up, but they're gonna steadily just keep climbing. It's just like it hurts my eyes. And I'm starting to realize like I just get a feeling if I'm in a trade for like 20 minutes and it's not heading in the direction I was hoping it's gonna head, I start to get this like just general anxiety and just like discomfort where I feel like I have to get up and move around and stop staring at the screen. And that needs to just be my immediate like bam, like I can't snap. Like get out of the trade if you start feeling that because it's not gonna go your way. And oh, here we go. Now the Nasdaq's going straight up. Of course it is. Of course it is. Yep, it's going straight up, baby. I love this market. Alright, so Nasdaq's filling its gap. We got the gap filled now, and we're still going, baby. Whoa. SPY gonna break 400. Alright, so we could tap off of this again. I'm willing to bet my left nut that we're gonna tap off 293.82. Shall see. Holy shit. Yep, now it goes straight up. God damn, dude. I'm so. And then that's the other thing. I think that'll be the thing I take out of this week is that when I get the winners, I gotta let the winners run, man. Because that call I had earlier today on the Nasdaq kept running. Like the one I just got stopped out of is now running, heavily running. It sucks. This just feels like such a bull trap. It feels like the biggest bull trap ever. Like this does not feel like the market wants to go up. It feels just like to cause maximum pain. Like everything that happens now, I'm just like this is just gonna kill the bulls. Like there's no way the market's just gonna go up now. Like no good news came out. But yeah, that's all I got. I'm done ranting. I feel like I've been going on a little too long. So yeah, that's the recap for today. Red day. We're about red on the week now. I think down like $30 on the week or something. But gonna hold my puts. Let's see what Nvidia does. I'm really scared of Nvidia earnings now because the market's ripping. I feel like they're gonna be bad and yank the market down. But I got an Apple put if it does. So we'll see what happens. But that's about all, folks. I'll come back at you later today, probably with a recap. Peace.